My wife said, "I have feelings for you, just not romantic ones." Her voice was steady, almost rehearsed. "I have feelings for you, just not romantic ones." The word slipped across the table like a knife laid carefully on polished wood. No tremor in her tone, no hesitation, just honesty, weaponized. I looked at her hands, fingers still wrapped around the coffee mug, steam curling upward, catching the faint light above us. She didn't fidget, she didn't hide. She delivered the execution like a surgeon. I nodded once. "I understand. Thanks for being honest." The silence that followed was loud. Her lips curved, almost relieved. Mine didn't move. That night I removed the ring from my finger and set it on the bathroom counter. A quiet ritual. The perks stopped, the dinners I paid for, the subscriptions, the little luxuries she'd never noticed were always funded by me. By morning, the bank accounts split evenly. Rent halved. Groceries halved. Her birthday came a week later. She unwrapped a $25 gift card with forced gratitude. I smiled, because what she didn't know was that her sister had already texted me back. At first, I thought it was a phase, emotional fatigue. Marriage drains people in strange ways, but her eyes gave her away. When she thought I wasn't looking, she checked her phone with a half-smile reserved for someone else. She showered later in the evenings, longer, music in the bathroom, muffling whispers. I wanted to deny it. I told myself honesty doesn't come gift-wrapped in betrayal, that maybe she meant it when she said she still cared. But then I saw the name on her screen one morning, Ethan, law firm CEO. Not saved under work, not disguised as client, plain, bold, important enough to stand unhidden. I scrolled through her recent calls. Midnight, 2 a.m., lunchtime on days she told me she was too busy. And then there were the receipts. Small, subtle. Drinks charged to her card at bars I'd never been invited to. Rideshare logs ending blocks away from our apartment. It wasn't just absence, it was replacement. The night I found a silk tie stuffed in the bottom of her gym bag, the denial collapsed. It wasn't mine. It didn't need to be. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I adjusted. Passwords were easy, her patterns predictable. I pulled the text history, the photos she thought she had deleted. A hotel lobby selfie, her reflection in tinted glass, his hand on her waist. Every new detail sharpened me. I ordered DNA kits online, left subtle hints so she'd think they were just another one of my curiosities. When she asked, I shrugged. Research for the startup project. She believed it. She always underestimated me. At night, I lay beside her, listening to the shallow rhythm of her breathing, counting each pause, calculating. The silence grew heavier, but I carried it well. She mistook my calm for distance. She started spending more nights working late. I encouraged it. Meanwhile, her sister's messages grew bolder. Unlike her, the sister had a different kind of honesty. Crude, direct. She wanted to talk about how long she'd suspected, how many times she'd warned me with her eyes at family dinners. I didn't respond with lust. I responded with patience. Timing was everything. When the test results came back, confirming what I already knew, I didn't slam them on the table. I filed them neatly. Evidence. Every move was a quiet rehearsal for the moment I would finally let her see herself the way I saw her. It was Sunday morning when I slid the envelope across the table. She opened it, expecting bills. Instead, she found printouts, texts, photos, receipts, and the DNA report with her name neatly highlighted. She froze. Her mouth opened, then closed. "What is this?" Her voice cracked for the first time in weeks. I leaned back, expression still. "It's you, just the unfiltered version." Her hands shook. She tried to deny it first, tried to rearrange the truth into something palatable. But the paper didn't lie. Her phone records didn't lie. The name on the hotel bill didn't lie. Tears followed. Apologies, stammered confessions. I watched her crumble, brick by brick. "You've been watching me?" she whispered. I smiled faintly. "No, I've been listening." She begged me not to leave, promised it was just emotional, promised it meant nothing, but I had already left her the moment she said she didn't love me. Everything after that was just theater. I stood, pulled my phone from my pocket, and sent one message. Within seconds, her sister's reply lit the screen. Simple, direct. "So, now?" I let her see it, her face drained. "No," she whispered. "Yes," I replied, calm, final. Her betrayal had been quiet, surgical. Mine was colder, more deliberate. She thought she was trading up, a law firm CEO, a startup founder. She thought she could build a double life on my silence. Instead, she watched her world collapse in one line of text. I didn't shout. I didn't curse. I left her there, staring at the wreckage she created, realizing she was replaceable, even in her own family. I walked out of the apartment without looking back. The air outside was sharp, cleansing. My hands didn't shake. My chest didn't ache. People assume revenge feels like fire, like rage finally unleashed. But it doesn't. It feels like clarity, cold, precise, quiet. She wanted freedom without consequence. Instead, she got consequence without freedom. As I slipped the ring into my pocket for the last time, I realized something simple: I hadn't lost her. She'd lost me. And that was the only punishment that mattered. Her sister's name lit my screen again, but I didn't reply. Some victories are complete in silence.